I can't believe that you were all that was left. I was looking for a human, not whatever you are. Looks like I got the short end of the stick. Bet you couldn't even feel me as a snack. But desperate times call for desperate measures. I needed something to suck on. I guess you'll do. Probably shouldn't have been walking all alone like that at dark. In the dark. So not only are you weak, but you're stupid too. Don't look at me like that. This is your fault. All I was doing was looking for a meal. And I guess you could say you walked right into my life. You have no one to blame but yourself. Someone definitely needs to be blamed now. I can't believe you're the only one that was out there. I don't know how you're gonna feed me more than one meal. Look at you. Pathetic. Scrawny little thing. Maybe I should go get someone else. Maybe I should just keep you as a backup snack. Something to just sink my teeth into when I'm desperate. I almost don't even want to put my mouth on you. It's how disgusting you look to me. But I am starving. So I guess I have to do what I have to do. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do you. Do you like your new home? You might as well get used to it. Because you're never leaving. You're gonna be here until I drain you dry. Which could be forever. Considering I don't even want to put my mouth on you. Or maybe you'll get lucky. And I'll just drink you all in one go. And then just discard you where I found you. Where was it? Near that dirty, filthy alleyway. It's where you belong. I can see now why you were walking by it. Well, for now, the only thing you'll have is this dungeon and me. Can't do anything about it, so you might as well just accept it. Accept it in the same way that I'm forced to accept that I'm now stuck with you too. Of course, I have control over how long that lasts. And you, well, you don't have control over anything. The only thing you have control over is whether or not you cry and scream. And I can't wait to find out which decision you make. And just how loud or soft you are. I don't even know why I bothered tying you up. It's not like you can do anything. I'm stronger than I look. That should be obvious by now, considering I got you here in the first place. And I got those chains easily around you. Tied you to the wall myself. Are you impressed? I know you're stupid, but I'm sure you figured it out by now with what I've been saying. What I am. Or do you need me to spell it out for you? I'll give you a little hint. I have very sharp teeth, and I plan on sinking them in your neck very, very soon. What am I? We can play this like a riddle. If you get it right, I won't kill you. If you get it wrong, I'll kill you over and over and over again. You might be thinking that's not possible, but I'm sure you thought the vampires were possible either just a minute ago. You're in for a world of change. A change that you won't be able to handle, but then you'll have no choice but to have to. It's a good thing I don't have to look at you all day. I could just leave you down here and go about my day. I might bring you some friends here and there, some additional snacks. I do get pretty hungry. And like I said, I can't rely on just you. Look at you. You couldn't feed me even if you wanted to. You probably couldn't do much for me. Just a little pathetic weakling, aren't you? That's why I was able to take you so easily. You barely even put up a fight. Not that you could have put up one of much. But that doesn't matter now. You're here, and you're here to stay. I won't be letting you go for a long, long time. So, if you have any friends or family, well, I guess you don't have them anymore. Because you'll never be seeing them again. I can promise you that. Unless, of course, you want me to bring you one. But they'd suffer the same fate as you. So I know you don't want me to do that. Do you? I guess you could always give me the name of an enemy so that I can bring them here too. Have them suffer alongside you. But is that really how you want your life to go? To be stuck eternally tied to an enemy of yours, watching as I suck the life out of them I'm tempted to take a bite right there, but I can't kill you too soon, can I? No, I have to keep you around for a while. It would defeat the whole purpose of this little speech if I just did away with you right now. Now I'll take my time. I'll let you feel what it's like to truly be a prisoner of someone else's control. I am so thirsty though. I'll just take a little nibble, maybe on that shoulder of yours. Yeah, that shoulder looks like a good place. Just hold still. Don't move. If you move too much, I might rip a tendon or something. You don't want to risk bleeding out, do you? Because you know I'll just suck up every ounce that you leak. Stay still. Don't move. So good. You taste sweeter than you look. Maybe I should keep you long. I was lying to you before. I had all the plans to do away with you. But after tasting some of that sweet, sweet nectar, I might just let you live a little longer. I do want you to produce more of it after all. I guess I'll have to control myself somehow. And there are other ways that I can fulfill myself with you that don't just pertain to blood. Do you know what those are? I'll give you another hint, another riddle. A girl could get pretty lonely, going centuries and centuries without a companion. I can make you two things. My meal and my companion. I would have said my meal and my man, but you're not much of one, are you? You kinda just seem like a boy. It's pretty pathetic, but I guess I'm pretty pathetic too, being desperate enough to take from you when I could go out and find someone stronger and better. But you're all that was out there tonight, so you'll have to do. It'll be okay though. We'll have some good fun, just you and I. You know the night is young. We have a long way to go. And I do get quite thirsty throughout the night. That won't be the first time that I take a little nibble from you. Not the first or the last. Don't worry though, I'll take it from other spots every time I come. I mean, come to you. You don't have to worry about that until later. I'll take a bite next time from. Oh, that would be fun. Maybe I shouldn't reveal that just yet. You'll have to find out. And you will find out by tonight, don't you worry. I don't plan on leaving you alone much tonight. Maybe tomorrow, and the next day, you might get a break, but since you're all I have in this dungeon right now, you're my full focus. Guess you're very unlucky. I just don't have the energy to go out tonight and find anyone else. Even with that little taste of you, it still wasn't enough. I'll need at least 2 or 3 bites to fulfill that energy back up. That means more things in that delicious skin of yours. But I still taste your blood on my tongue right now, and I want to savor it for a moment. So lucky you, I won't be coming back for another bite just yet. I wonder, human, if that's even what you could call yourself, since you seem below, more like a subhuman. But I wonder, what is it that you've heard about my kind? What if they told you? Tell me. I want to know. I've heard rumors and tales that sound ridiculous, and I bet you have more ridiculous shit to tell me. But tell me, I'm curious. What do you know about me? About my species? You're allowed to speak. You're always allowed to speak when I tell you that you can. Otherwise, you have to shut the disgraceful little mouth of yours and just listen to me. Because that's what you're here for now. To just listen and do as you're told. You can't do anything else. You have no power, no control. Like I said, I'm the decision maker here. I'm your new boss. And I make all the rules. So speak, creature. Speak and tell me what you know. Is that it? Surely there's more. That's what you humans think of us. I guess some of it's right. But I will tell you what's wrong. You can't kill me with garlic. You can't even kill me with a wooden stake. And don't even try a silver bullet, because that doesn't even work on werewolves. You have no idea what it takes, do you? And you'll never know. Why would I give you such vital information that you could use against me? I won't be the one that's the victim here. That will remain your role until the end of your time on this earth. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. There's nothing that you can do or say that will ever make me let you go. I won't even consider it. So any begging or pleading is just a waste of time. Although if you want to try, feel free to do it. I'd love to hear how pathetic you can get. Even though things like that disgust me. I actually hate when humans grovel. It just is a stark reminder of how much lesser you are than us. I guess, since I already know I have all the power, I don't need you to tell me. But I know that some vampires get off on it. But me, I get off in other ways. But you'll be learning about those very soon. It's a shame, really, that I have to use you when I could use someone so much better looking. So much stronger. I bet you'd break the first time I, touched you like that. You'd probably just snap in half. But I'm still gonna do it, so it doesn't matter. Because I'm gonna do whatever I wanna do, whenever I wanna do it. Whether that's feeding from you, or taking from you. Whatever I need. All you are now is a supply source. You supply me with what I need. You fulfill my needs, and that's your entire purpose on this earth. those needs, then you have no purpose, and I'll get rid of you. So you may want to try to convince me that you're worth keeping around, because that's the only thing I'll listen to and take into consideration. What you don't want to do is leave me thinking that you're worthless, because the moment that that thought comes into my mind, you're gone. Do you understand that? You'll be gone, and there's no bringing you back, unless I wanted to. And why would I do that? Why would I bring back something so worthless? See, if you can convince me that I need you, that I need to keep you around, there might be something I can do for you that you might like. Although, in all fairness, I think you'll like what I do to you later. How could you not? Your body won't be able to resist it. Bodies can never resist pleasure. See, it's not so bad. A world of pain and pleasure. Mostly pain. But I guess the little bouts of pleasure should make up for it. Like a small break in between. If I don't break you, that is. Guess we'll have to see. I'm kind of surprised that you didn't break after that first bite. I surely thought you'd pass out. I almost wish that you would. I was kind of hoping that you would pass out and wake up to me doing a few other things to you. I love it when someone's mind is so muddled that they don't know what's going on. Maybe I should take so much blood out of you that you're so weak, physically and mentally, that when I do things to you later, you have no idea what's going on. It'll scare you more, I think. And one thing that I love the taste of, almost as much as the taste of blood, is the taste of fear. And there's nothing like a human's fear. That's part of why we choose you to drink from, and why we don't drink from animals. You see, we view animals as being above you. But you guys, you're the lowest on the totem pole. You're below everything. You're even below dirt. There's just nothing about you guys. It's special. You're just there for us to take our little snacks. That's all you'll ever be. And don't mistake me for a vampire that will end up falling for you or even liking your company. I've had plenty of you, plenty of your kind, and never once did I ever even consider the possibility that one of you would last longer than, oh, a day or two. That's typically how long I keep someone. But, like I said, I could make an exception for you. Don't think that makes you special, though. It just means that your blood tastes a little bit sweeter, and therefore I'll keep you around. There is something I should tell you, but I don't know if I want to. You see, you know what? It's not like you'll tell anyone. You know those news reports about those bodies that have gone missing and shown up? The one that they've dubbed the serial killer that they've dubbed the Black Widow. Well, you just met her. I'm the Black Widow. I am going guess we'll see how long you can last. I guess a little bit of it is up to you, or at least up to your strength. And remember, I'll be doing more than just feeding from you, so you have to take into account just how much your body is going to go through. Are you more scared knowing who I am now, knowing what I am? Knowing that you have no control over the situation or your life anymore. But the truth is that you never had any control over your own life. That's just a myth. You were always destined for this, because I was always going to find you and take you. It's unfortunate for me, because, like I said, I wanted better, but it's fortunate for you because now you have a purpose in life. What were you even doing before? Just a mulling about. It's even more pathetic than I thought. I usually stalk my prey, but if I had laid eyes on you, I never would have stalked you or chose you. The only reason I took you was because you were a convenient snack in a convenient place at a convenient time. It's almost like that alleyway was a little convenience store for me. That's why we go down those sometimes, to see what is rotting in the crevices of society. Guess this time it was you, and now you'll get to rot in this dungeon instead. Lucky you. It's a much better outcome than whatever outcome you had destined for you anyway. Your life is better now, because now you have true purpose. You will bend to my will, you will do as I say. And whether you like it or not, you'll go through it. You know, I'm getting a little hungry again. I think I need another little taste from you. Let me see where I want to take from. Oh, I quite like the idea of taking a bit from your jaw. I won't get much there, but it'll be a nice little sweet spot. Don't move. I said don't move. This is one of the most harmless places I can take that you should bring from. Now just let me listen to it. Alright. So sweet. How is it that you taste this good but look that bad? I'm genuinely curious. I've tasted worse nectar from prettier things. Now I wonder if I've gone about it all wrong. If I should have been going after the likes of you all along. I think maybe after tonight, I will give you a little break, and I'll bring someone else home. Someone that resembles you. Someone a little less pretty than my normal types. And I'll see if they taste just as sweet. And if they don't, I'll keep you. And if they do, well, then you just got rid of your only chance of survival. Because I was the only thing keeping you around. Guess we'll have to see just how special your blood is. And whether others have similar tastes. But I feel so much better now that I've taken another taste from you. I almost have enough energy to play around with you in other ways. I think after one more sucking, I'll start police report. They got some details wrong. There's a few bodies that they've credited to me that don't belong to me. And they did say they believed I was working with a male, because they said no woman could possibly track as many bodies as they found to this one location and the time frame that they believe that I've done it in. And now you know that's not true. Now that you've experienced some of my strength, you know that there's no man working with me. It's just me, with my superhuman strength. I don't even know why they call it superhuman, since even humans don't even have strength, so. More like super vampire strength. Anyways, I do quite like the name Black Widow. It suits me just fine, don't you think? There's a reason for that. Of course, I can't tell you what that is, but maybe you can guess. Maybe through a simple riddle. I don't think I want to give that away yet, though. Tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll tell you. If you last through the night, and make it to tomorrow, that is. Guess we'll have to see. I know I just had a taste of you, but it's so hard to not want another. I'll have to hold myself back. Try to keep from putting my mouth on you just yet. But the more I think about where I want to suck next, the more I need it desperately. Maybe I'll just tickle